Now, this was kind of brought into the media to the forefront because of the Michael Cohen testimony, which
Mm-hmm.
was kind of dope. A lot of people saying he broke privilege. A lot of people saying, nah, not really. He ain't really break privilege. I don't have an opinion either way because I don't really fucking know. Hey, at least I'm honest. Becky, do you know?
Nope, I don't know, but it would make sense to me at least to assume that privilege was broken. But,
Hmm.
I'm not an attorney.
Well, here we go. This is how we find out. And what is attorney-client privilege?
Attorney-client privilege is actually akin to something we've spoken about a couple of episodes ago. Spousal privilege. Same thing. It's an evidentiary rule. Basically, just like you can't get your spouse to turn on you,
Mm-hmm.
like the court can't do that. Excuse me. Court can't get your lawyer to turn on you. So basically, your lawyer cannot present evidence against you based on things that you've told him or her that are supposed to be that you've said to them in confidence.
So what if you tell them to kill the witness that could put you in jail?
Why would your attorney be your hitman?
They could be fixers.
Like Michael
Michael
Cohen.
Exactly.
So
Or Olivia Pope. But,
so there are some exceptions to this attorney-client confidentiality rule. But let me say that as far as these exception goes, it's not a must. The way the law reads or the ethics rules are set up, it is something that you can do if you want to. The privilege, attorney-client privilege, as far as it's concerned, the privilege is actually the client's, right?
okay.
So the client can actually waive the privilege
Mm.
and allow the attorney to speak. But as far as exceptions go, attorneys can actually be subpoenaed.
like
and-
Michael Cohen.
Right? They can be subpoenaed. And if the client or the lawyer asserts the privilege, then there has to be something called a contradictory hearing, meaning a trial.
Mm-hmm.
And after all the evidence, if a court says, yes, you have to testify, then the lawyer is compelled to do so. Now, as far as those other exceptions, that's one of them, subpoenaed. There are other exceptions, i.e., to prevent reasonably certain debt or bodily harm.
So that just means I can't be like, yeah, I'm taking her to court because, fuck the hoe. But I'm going to kill her before we get to court. Just so you know, because, you my attorney, right? You my attorney.
Now, if the lawyer actually believes that, see, and that's the thing when I said that they don't have to break privilege.
Mm-hmm.
It's discretionary.
But in that case, you would want to.
If you truly believed it. Like, if you believe that if you came and you told me and I believe that you were about to kill Becky.
Mm-hmm. I've told you that many times.
Believe it.
If I believed you, once
Believe
again,
it.
Becky's still talking, people.
For now.
if
This
if
could be my last day.
if I believe that, then discretionary, but you have to be careful because you have to look at it in the totality of the circumstances. So like you jokingly said, yeah, I'm a killer before the trial.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a flyaway comment, and there's nothing else that I can use no other context that I can use that would make me think that you're actually going to do that.
So what if I said I just went to Dick's Sports because I like to go to Dick's Sports,
No, you just like to say Dick's Sports.
and I bought a new shotgun, got a Mossberg 88 12 gauge with the 18-inch barrel, got
And
me
then I got some rope,
buckshots.
and I got some rope, and I
Oh,
got
and
some
some
tape,
bleach, some bleach.
and I got some lime, and I
Mhm.
did. So in that case, I believe you're about to kill her.
I got me a MAGA hat.
You know?
Shit.
I believe you're about. So that's why I said it's discretionary. So let me get to some of these other ones. So to prevent reasonably certain death or substantial bodily harm, to prevent the client from committing a crime or fraud that is reasonably certain to result in substantial bodily harm, bodily injury to the financial interest or property of another, to prevent, mitigate, or rectify substantial injury to the financial interest or property of another that is reasonably certain to result or has resulted from the client's commission of a crime or fraud, to secure legal advice about the lawyer's compliance with these rules, to establish a claim or defense on behalf of the lawyer in a controversy between the lawyer and the client. So the last two, basically, if you come to me seeking legal advice and I want to consult with another lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this gives me the discretion to do that. And the very last one, after the fact, you're trying to sue me for X, Y, and Z, and there's some privileged conversation that I can use in defense,